Imagine our Earth over 500 million years ago. Vast, silent oceans covered much of its surface. These ancient seas were the cradle of all life. For billions of years, life had remained simple. Tiny, single-celled organisms drifted aimlessly. But then, something extraordinary happened. The Cambrian period began. It was a time of unprecedented, explosive change. Suddenly, almost as if by magic, new forms of life appeared. This was the Cambrian explosion. Complex animals with many cells emerged in the waters. The seas, once quiet, now teemed with an astonishing variety of creatures. Strange and wonderful shapes swam, crawled, and hunted. Among these new marvels of evolution were the first arthropods. Creatures like the famous trilobites became common. They possessed hard outer shells, a revolutionary defense. Their bodies were divided into segments, and they moved on jointed legs, a remarkable innovation. These early arthropods were not just passive inhabitants. They were active participants in these burgeoning ecosystems. They were exploring new ways to live, to feed, and to survive in a rapidly changing world. The ancient oceans were no longer still. They were alive with movement, with competition, and with the quiet, relentless march of evolution. The key to the arthropods' early success was truly ingenious. It was their exoskeleton. This was a revolutionary kind of armor. It was a hard external skeleton. This shell provided incredible protection. It shielded their soft bodies from predators. It also guarded them against the harshness of their environment. Yet this armor was not entirely rigid. It was cleverly jointed. This allowed for movement and flexibility. This exoskeleton was a masterpiece of natural engineering. Their bodies also showed remarkable design. They were segmented. Think of it like a series of linked modules. Each segment could, over time, become specialized for different tasks. And from these segments sprouted another marvel, jointed limbs. These legs were not simple pegs. They could bend, they could grasp, they could propel the creature through water or later across land. Arthropods also developed sophisticated ways to sense their world. Many possessed compound eyes. These were made of many tiny individual lenses. Each lens captured a small part of the picture. Together they provided a wide field of vision. Many also had antennae. These advanced sensory organs made them formidable navigators. Their evolutionary breakthroughs had truly set them apart. For millions of years, life had been confined to the oceans, but the seas were becoming crowded. Competition for food and space was intense. Above the waves, a vast new world lay waiting. The land. It was an empty frontier. It offered new opportunities, untapped resources. But it was also a harsh and alien environment. To conquer the land was a monumental challenge. Only the most adaptable could hope to succeed. The first animals to venture ashore were likely arthropods. Sometime during the Silurian period, around 440 million years ago, they faced enormous hurdles. They needed new ways to breathe. Their bodies needed support against gravity. And crucially, they had to avoid drying out. Here, their exoskeleton, once an aquatic armor, proved invaluable. As these arthropod pioneers explored the fringes of the land itself was changing. Early plants like mosses and ferns were beginning to colonize the barren rock. These plants provided a crucial foothold for the animal invaders. They offered shelter from the harsh sun. They created pockets of humidity. The arthropods were not just visitors to this new realm, they became integral parts of its developing ecosystems. The reign of the ancient arthropods saw the rise of some truly impressive creatures. Imagine a world where giants roamed. In the ancient seas, Eurypterids or sea scorpions grew to enormous sizes. Some were longer than a human. They were formidable predators, ruling the shallow waters. Later, as insects conquered the air, some achieved breathtaking dimensions. Dragonflies like Meganeura with wingspans of a modern eagle flitted through primeval forests. The sheer size of these ancient arthropods was a testament to their long and successful dominion. But no reign lasts forever. At the end of the Permian period, around 252 million years ago, life on Earth faced its most severe crisis. This was the Permian-Triassic extinction event, often called the Great Dying. It was the largest mass extinction in our planet's history. The causes were catastrophic. Immense volcanic eruptions in Siberia poured lava and greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. The climate changed dramatically. Oceans became acidic and lost oxygen. It was a time of unimaginable environmental devastation. Even the incredibly resilient arthropods suffered immensely during this catastrophe. Marine arthropods, like the iconic trilobites, which had thrived for over 270 million years, finally met their end. They vanished forever. Many other ancient lineages of arthropods, both in the sea and on land, were wiped out. Yet, despite the devastation, the arthropod story did not end. Some groups managed to cling to existence. Their remarkable resilience allowed them to become the ancestors of the arthropods that populate our world now. Look around our world today. Arthropods are everywhere. They are by far the most diverse and abundant group of animals on Earth. Insects fill the air and crawl on every landmass. Crustaceans like crabs and shrimp thrive in the oceans and fresh waters. Spiders spin their intricate webs in countless corners. Millipedes and centipedes explore the hidden world beneath our feet. All these modern creatures are the direct inheritors of that ancient Cambrian blueprint. They carry within them the legacy of those first armored pioneers. Their success is a continuation of an ancient saga. The importance of these modern arthropods to our planet's ecosystems cannot be overstated. Their roles are numerous and vital. Bees, butterflies, and countless other insects are essential pollinators. Without them, many plants, including many of our food crops, could not reproduce. Other arthropods are decomposers. They break down dead organic matter, recycling crucial nutrients back into the soil. They themselves are a vital food source for a vast array of other animals, from birds to fish to mammals. The ingenuity of ancient arthropod design continues to inspire us even today. Humans have learned a great deal by studying their forms and functions. The strength and lightness of their exoskeletons provide models for new materials in engineering and medicine. The mechanics of insect flight inform the design of drones and other small flying robots. The way spiders produce silk, a material stronger than steel by weight, holds secrets we are still trying to unlock. The story of the arthropods is far from over. Their legacy endures.